And he wants a center line guard, and that's what Marsh has been throwing all day.
If you're going to pass, if you're going to have these one-liners, you got to put the headphones on.
Yes, come on.
If we're laughing at your one-liners and nobody else knows what we're talking about, hey, it doesn't matter because I don't know that anybody knows what we're talking about right now anyhow.
Well, if you pull it up, see if it's actually going on. So this is the Lout game on C, right?
I believe that is a Lout game. I know that is a Lout game because I could have been in it had I only won the last game.
I'm looking at a possible sub out of all these 8.
I'm looking for a possible sub out of all of these 8. And here comes Jimmy Fannin to tell us if we are.
Are we even on, Jim?
Is this working at all, or are we just talking to ourselves?
Oh, that's right. We do that.
I do that by myself, even if Mark's not here.
No, I talk to myself all the time.
Yeah.
I say sometimes self.
You know what? Sometimes I'm the only guy who's listening. And sometimes I'm not even doing that.
Yeah. We're live? Is it on? Well,
is it on?
Can you hear us? I can't see that without my glasses. But is the audio on?
But is the audio on?
There's 3 people and you're one of the 3. Jim, can you hear us?
Everybody out there that can hear us, please send a message to us right now.
Yeah, we're live. Listen to that. We're back on. Here we go.
We got volume. Marcia with her shot right here.
Oh, I'll send it out to the masses.
Hey, masses. You know what would help right now, Mark?
What?
If my particular drink was not 3 rows in front of me.
Well, you could ask Vince. He'd do it for you. Hey, Vince.
Hey, Vince.
Could you get Steve's drink, please? The big bottle. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone. Hey, Vince, what are you doing making important phone calls here right now?
What's the web address for those? Hold on, I'll do it. There's a cough button.
I forget where the mic button is.
Just do this.
Yeah.
I think you're 2. Or no, that's me. I don't know.
This one's me. That one's you.
Yep. All right, let me send out the link.
All right.
So Nancy heard us, so she sent the link.
Nancy, thank you very much for sending the link. I hear us now about 30 seconds in delay.
So anybody out there who's a Bucks member, me and Steve both need subs for our next game.
We need subs badly. I'll take any sub that comes. Our intent is to have a good time.
Yes.
And not work too hard. So, Many Bears, I feel a little handcuffed here because I only know about half of the players currently on the sheet, and this is not good for me.
Oh, well, we have Christopher Gray. We know that as the skip.
And Dave Schmel.
And Dave Schmel. And here we got the whole thing. So we got Andrew as his vice, David Morocco as his second, and Mary Cleve as his lead.
All right, so David Morocco just threw his rocket, ended up being a center line guard.
That's fine.
And on the other sheet was, or on the other team is Chris Gray has Michael Collins as his vice.
Yes,
right?
and then you have Dave Bonkowski.
There you go.
And Marcia, it says Maria, but it's Marcia Limwell.
Marcia going crazy with the sweep right here. Can they get that to the house? I think it's going to come up a little short. Like a typical magnet rock there.
Yeah. All right, now Dave coming off a last end win against us with his last shot. What's that? Shut up, Jim. Yeah, most games do end on the last end. Shut up, you smartness.
We don't need smart people here.
Yeah, come on.
Just us regular folk.
So Dave had a beautiful tap in to beat us in a very hard-fought game. It was enjoyable to play.
Well, I played against Rosie, who's currently on sheet C, and I can say that she was better than me.
I think Rosie's better than a lot of us.
Has been for many years.
Yeah, yes.
And such a sweet, wonderful person, so that's okay.
What do you think, Megan?
Oh, I think everything is great.
Megan's enjoying herself. She's got liquor, and
That's all you need.
she's also got alcohol.
As long as you have both, Megan. It's looking really wide out here. That's a tough draw.
The weight looks good, though.
I don't think Dave's going to mind if it ends up out there either, though.
I think it's looking pretty
Oh,
good.
it looks like it's going to end up
That might
will
be
it
too
be
heavy.
T-line weight. No, it might be back at the house weight. Oh,
It will be the first rock in-house this game, so
well,
there's that.
They got the somewhat knee-drag wall out front.
Bill, if you're watching,
Don't smell your finger.
is that it? I think we're fortunate he's probably not
I'm
watching.
sure he's not watching. Andrew getting ready to deliver here. Andrew had the unfortunate opportunity sitting down at our table to eat lunch and said, I'm going to go sit at another table.
Oh, poor Andrew.
Wise move by Andrew.
Yeah, it was smart. No one said Andrew was not a smart man. Ooh, that looks a little heavy too, don't it?
Yeah.
It might hang around the back. Let's see. Dave Schmelt with his wild broom going.
Oh, it did hang around.
Does
You're right.
hang around,
Look
but
at
it
that.
is
It's actually shot.
shot.
It is shot.
Look at that. Andrew knew what he was doing. You used the full house.
Now, if this was ever a 5 and under end right here, 2 rocks in the back of the house and a bunch of guards doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, Michael just drew the shot, so he should know what it's going to do. He's a little tighter on the broom this time.
He does seem so.
They're not on it, so the weight must be good.
This does look heavy, though. He does
Well,
have backing.
he's got backing, yes. He's going to be all over that backstone.
Yeah.
Oh, no, look at that. Really stopped.
This is slow and nice.
That's fine. To the
Look
tee
at
line.
that.
How about that?
I
I
know.
could only have hit the tee line once today.
The warm room goes crazy.
Somebody go crazy, please.
I need bigger font.
I don't know where I put my glasses, so I'm wondering where they are. Somewhere in this club.
That might be important in your next game, Steve.
Not in the game, but anything between the two.
Are they going for that tap?
So all 3 people on the...
It looks like a good tap, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sweet it.
Look at that.
Oh, how about that?
That is a beauty.
How about that shot there?
Well, we have 3 people watching, and I'm one of them.
There we go.
I'm pretty sure Nancy's the other one. So,
And so the third one's probably still Jim,
It's
right?
probably still good.
so that one person watching, thank you for listening.
Just so you know, there are more of us commentating than there are watching, and one of the commentators is the one watching.
Well, there you go. So I kind of balance it out then, don't I?
We know that people will be watching this in the future, though. We know.
Yes.
Dave with his slow saunter again today. He's not feeling 100%. He's got a bit of a cold, and
It's not looking great right
he's not
here.
looking good. Looks like the cat got the better of him last night.
Not sure what the call is here.
Heavy draw, possibly?
He's going to go right through that port, tap that port back.
Yeah.
I don't see it. But if he does it,
Like
good
a
for
hack
him.
weight?
It looks actually more open than what the TV showed.
Yeah, I guess you did. Well, we lost the most vocal person of us all. I'm on number 2, so he's... Oh.
This is 3.
I'm just talking to Megan's phone.
You want these?
No.
I had no idea what Dave just threw.
Dave threw something and it opened up a big hole. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Because we were looking at the mics in the meantime. And,
Like he spilled on his guard.
and here comes Chris Gray with the chance to sit 2. Again, reminder, if anybody named Nancy is out there listening, if she and Roland want to come, there are 2 sub positions available at 4 o'clock today. I'll play with either one of you.
What do we got here?
No, he didn't do it. Yeah, just
No, this is just hanging for Chris. It's right on the guard.
feel free to switch positions.
Okay.
That's me right there.
You can't hear
That's
me at all?
That's me.
We can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, there you are. You're
Yeah.
working.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the controllers on top of each one. What are you?
What do I have?
You're on one.
I'm on one right there. Oh, there we go.
Can you pull the cord up? Alright, so this is right. Is mine on 2?
And Megan's on 3.
I am on 3.
All right, well, thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Jim.
And of course, I wasn't watching, so I don't know what Chris Gray did, but it seems to
Chris
be that
Stray, he hit the red guard and spilled the guard over to the corner there.
there's still a small draw path here for Dave, who still doesn't look particularly excited about being here today.
Now, I thought I just heard him say no roll, so I guess he's going for the hit.
I don't know what he's
what
hit.
hit? I mean,
If he's going for like a hack weight,
here's the deal. Why not plug the hole up and give up your 1 here?
yeah.
That's what I'd be thinking.
Because there's really no other shot.
I spent a lot of my time this weekend so far giving up 1.
No, we've been taking 1 a lot and still losing, so that doesn't help either.
Our problem is we keep winning the first end and losing the game.
I think he has just plugged the hole.
That's what he was looking at, yep. He's fine with that.
That's fine.
I don't see any real options here for Chris at this
Sure.
point, so that was a great choice.
Well, actually, you got.
He does
you
have
could,
the
you, you
draw.
could throw hack line weight, Steve, and get that 1 to the right.
There is a tricky shot there, and it looks like he may be going for that right now.
And if he makes that, that's 3.
Yeah.
You're correct.
It's there.
Yeah, so 2 if he jams and 3 if he gets through cleanly.
The straight on nose hit could be bad because that makes red. Well, no, it would still be 2.
No,
You're
it's
right.
still
It would still be
2.
2.
But that's why I keep a vice around, because I always see it wrong the first time and have them correct me.
Uh-oh, this ain't coming back.
Jim just turned off the screens for us.
That's good. We don't need to see anything, Jim.
Jim was very helpful there. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. And we got nothing out of that one.
So,
1 blue.
So
Chris
1
got
blue.
1. There you go. So Dave managed that was end management at its best.
Now what about draw management?
I've
I
seen,
don't have that.
I've seen a lot of single point ends in this this tournament. So
It's been a lot of games of one.
Hey, we're still at 3.
again, if somebody named Roland or Nancy were out there listening and they want to come in and play at 4 o'clock, there are 2 teams looking for vices. Play any position you want on my team.
Yeah.
Or skips.
Yeah, I'm fine with throwing lead.
I'm fine as sitting out.
Get enough people to come in and sub. I'll sit out too.
Well, we only have 3 people listening, and one of them is you. The
Yeah.
other one's Jim.
Yeah, Fannin, why don't you comment at least on?
Fannin, do you want to sub? Do you want to sub on any of our teams?
He's still playing. He's still alive.
He can't do it.
But he's not playing today.
I don't know. I think Rosie could play another game.
You can get a Miller.
I think Rosie might be playing another game. All right, so what we got there. Who's the lead for Chris again?
Chris's lead is Marcia.
Yes.
No, Dave's Marcia.
Oh, Dave's is Marcia. Chris's is
It's Mary.
Mary.
Mary Cleve.
Yes.
Sadly, I've never met Mary.
Or David.
Mary
Or
plays
David.
on Thursdays. Oh,
So
Chris's pen does not work. We will never know what he wants. He will have to tune in and comment in the YouTube. There we go.
Chris
Oh,
is.
you may have found another marker.
Oh.
Cheers, I think he's saying. I don't know.
Oh, Marcia's mom, Peg, is watching. What?
Hello, Peg.
Hey, Peg, how's it going?
I played many a Sunday game with Marcia, and she's a lot of fun.
She's been deadly with her center line guards today.
Look at that guard right there.
Look, we have a cursor now on the TV.
And we still don't know.
And we also got to think that points.
And if Jim would quit turning off the cameras for us.
We would know what's going on.
Yeah. That's good over there. It's like a cat toy for Jim here.
I think Jim's about to quit and go home with all the technical difficulties we've
Jim's
had.
not going home. He's
No,
got a.
no, he's in.
Jim's not going home till tomorrow at 5.
Yeah.
Jim had a.
Somehow Jim got the bracket where he only has to play one game and gets to the finals.
Oh, play one game, go to the finals. How about that?
Jim
Doesn't-
had-
you don't even have to win. You just play it, right?
Yep.
Jim had 24 hours between draws, so he said he would consider sleeping at some point.
No.
I'd consider sleeping at some point too, but
But will he? Is the
Will
bigger
he?
No,
question.
Fannin will never sleep.
There's a slim
He's
chance.
a vampire.
if you're ever here late night during a bond spill, you can probably get him to sing a song or two. Is it Wagon Wheel? Is that it, Jim?
Oh, you like Wagon Wheel? That's.
Solid song.
I thought it was like the ABBA song catalog.
He'd probably do that too.
He could be the dancing queen.
Well, he is the dancing queen. Okay, so where was this?
Oh,
Where was this game earlier tonight? No, now they decide to play normal.
unfortunately for Schmel, they just knocked a second blue to the 4-foot, and it looks like Gray wants to guard it.
Well, the good thing about Dade, though, he has some options here, run backs, stuff like that. But it's only the first couple stones.
This looks real wide.
Andrew and Mary
Looks real
brushing
white,
hard,
too.
brushing hard, trying to get this back.
Look at you with your fancy glasses, Dan D'Amico, and your sexy eyes. That's what I heard some people say.
Now,
Again.
Dan just asked me if you're keeping this feed pretty clean. And I said he's trying.
It's fair to middling.
It's a little bit PG-13.
Yeah, well,
I don't know that we've used too many bad words yet.
not yet. That's all right. 18-year-olds can watch. 17 is where we draw the line. Pete Rose, 16 at worst.
Jesus.
Here comes the hit.
Pete Rose.
This could be a nice double right here.
It's looking good.
It's going to be one.
Didn't come back enough.
That's all right. Got rid of one of the bad stones.
One of the baddies gone.
Took out shot.
Chris Grace is calling for another one in the house here.
I don't know if it's going to go over where he wanted it.
No, I don't know that.
No, that's going to
But
be
you know what?
light.
This ain't a. It's not a really, not in a bad spot.
It's not a
It's
terrible
Because that
guard.
just
It's not
does
bad
take
at all.
out Dave's little run back there.
Blow it up, Dave says. Mark, I think you need a bigger font here.
I do need a bigger font.
Does it get bigger than that?
No, that's max. That's on blind.
Just admit it, you're blind. It
Oh,
says.
yes. Yeah. They always said that would happen.
Huh?
Do they have a
I
braille
was told
option?
about deafness, but
I do agree, Nancy.
yes, but is Nancy coming? That's what
Nah,
I want to
they're
know.
comfortable at home, probably
Ah,
into a couple vodkas, and I'm sure Roland's drinking a very sophisticated wine because he's a very sophisticated man.
You know where he could do that, though? At Bucks County Curling Club.
He could do that at Bucks County.
he could do that at Bucks County. I would even buy him one.
Could he do that for the 4 p.m. draw?
4 p.m. draw, he could have two.
He could have two.
I don't think sobriety is a necessity for
Nah.
4 p.m.
I think we should have the .09 curling spiel. Like you have to blow a .09 to actually get on the ice.
Oh, and then we just
Oh,
doubled it
that's
down.
a very nice shot right there. The way that rolled right underneath the
He may be still
staggered
sitting,
guards.
too. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That's Andrew. It works.
It works.
Chris looks in amazement.
Looks like he's still sitting, too.
I would agree. Dave wondering what he has to do to buy a shot here.
I don't feel sorry for Dave. He beat us.
And over on sheet C, it looks like Blue may be sitting, too.
And blue is Rosemary Morgan. No, I'm sorry. That's Ian.
That's Ian.
Alexander.
Ian is sitting, too.
Yeah,
looks
that's
like.
the first Lout game. I never would have thought Rosie would have been in a Lout game this early.
Well, unfortunately, in certain brackets, if you lost one, you're in a lout game, the very first lout game. So.
Well,
there
she won her
is.
first game, right?
She lost her first one, lost and won her second.
Oh, okay. Well, don't win.
It's all about draw management.
It's all about draw
All
management.
well, that's why I went
This-
ahead
this
and
is
lost to
why.
her, so that we could be a 4 p.m. lout game.
It might come back and catch a little piece of it. Well, this guy's coming back. Look at
Coming
that.
back. Look at this. He's
Yeah,
going to
there we
spill
go.
over nicely, too.
Rolls out, but still
all right.
sitting two for Chris Gray.
Not a bad spot to be.
Dave's just wondering what to do to get out of this, I imagine.
What do you think about peeling that blue guard
You know,
above the red?
I think right now is the time to peel because once Dave
Yep.
gets up, it's too late.
Well, I like it because that's Dave's shot, that run back if he needs to be.
Right.
So peel that one. And I think that's what he's calling. So I think we have many people that would like to join the .09 spiel.
Well, as everyone who's listening probably at this point.
When I said you had to blow a .09, Fannon's eyes are lit up.
Now, can you?
No, I'm talking about alcohol, Jim.
He does clear that guard, but I don't know that he made his situation any better.
Wouldn't that be great? Oh, no, you're too sober to curve.
Now, is there a max you can blow?
What's that?
Will there be a max you can blow?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe.
got to keep it within a range.
Yes.
A bell curve for curling.
Yeah, you can't be over a .20.
2.0.
You got to be .09, yeah, to .20. .3. All right, we'll go .3.
I mean, if you're in the hospital, you can't curl.
But yeah, like bare minimum .09. I mean, you got to have it. So you know.
That spiel will be
That would
sponsored
be
by
awesome.
Uber.
Yeah.
I mean, the club had a choice of buying a defibrillator a while back, but maybe we should have just got a breathalyzer.
I'm pretty sure that's why the USCA doesn't want us involved anymore.
If anybody from the USCA is out there, now you know why we are no longer a member.
Roland said it should be called the Rolling Rocks.
Ooh.
Spiel.
All right, there's.
Can you actually get to a .09 with Rolling Rocks, though?
That's hard.
Jim's nodding his head.
You have to be drinking.
enthusiastically.
You have to be drinking while in the bathroom is the thing.
Well, I'm looking
You
at
just
what
inject
Dave's
it.
looking at. It's a triple written all over it here.
That's a triple.
No, it's a triple. There's. And the Millers are looking at us strangely.
The Millers.
Yeah. Right now, Dave's calling the triple, and Cocktail's like, I don't see it.
Yeah, well, we're lucky that Cocktails isn't walking home and to the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. Dave is doing his ER walk today. The only thing missing is the bow tie and tail. He's a little sauntering slowly.
I'll get to the other end.
Yeah, that's how he's been all day. All right, here he goes. He's throwing big Dave weight here. Yes, he is.
Wait, seems
Now it looks like he.
No, it's good.
It looks
it's good.
But as long as he keeps him on that side of the center line, yep, this looks good. I crossed
They're
over
gonna
too
get
much.
the one.
I crossed over too much.
Oh, and sweeper down, but he avoids all the rocks. So that's the main thing there. Don't break any bones and don't touch any rocks.
One blue there.
No, there's
Now that we
one,
got
one more
We
stone.
got one more stone.
that?
So,
Actually, Dave didn't leave himself in a bad spot again
yeah.
for a run back for two.
What have we got on sheets?
Now, I would ask some people in the audience, what would you shoot here? You could cover up that, but then Dave's got to draw. Or do you just put it on the other side?
Force him to draw.
I think you put a center line guard here. Make the draw difficult.
But he can draw that. Yeah, if you could literally stagger just touching the center line to the left.
You want it right on the center line is where you want it. But if you miss that, then you do give yourself some difficulties.
You do.
And Jim is trying to point out where he would throw the stone.
And Jim would put the stone in the 4-foot.
I
In
agree.
The 4-foot from Jim.
I
Cannon.
said the same thing, Jim, right?
Yeah.
And Chris Gray is wondering what to do. He's got his hand to his mouth. Now he's going to throw his stone.
One of our expert curlers watching said a very high guard would be good here.
And Chris Gray is going to give us a guard. Or is he going to tap the red rock in?
Ooh, that wouldn't be good if he taps the red rock in. I don't think it's going to get there, but
No, it's not going to get there.
No, it's gonna.
it's going to end up being right where you wanted it.
It's not a very high guard, just so you know.
Dave can still draw in. It's tight, but he can still
it's
draw.
it's a really tight guard draw.
Oh, wait a minute. Dave's still got a shot here. For one, you can tap the blue into the red into the blue. Or no, blue into the red into, yes. I was right the first time.
That's not a shot I want to make.
Look at that. You know your colors.
Because I'm usually saying, yeah, that's 4 for you, 5 for you, yeah.
You don't know how to count just number one.
No, I don't know how to count.
That's why you usually only have five.
It's that temple education.
It
thing.
is that Temple education. Go out.
Temple. You went to Temple, I hear.
Did anybody know that?
Where did this come from? It's just been so hidden from the world.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how me and Megan became good friends. It's a temple connection.
Megan, you're a Temple person also.
Go Owls.
Go Owls.
Huda Mouse?
We bleed cherry and white.
T for Temple U. University.
That's right. I like Hooter.
Hooter and Hooters.
All right, what's Dave going to do here? Is he just going to try to draw?
It's a tight draw, but it's there.
I just don't see it. I think it's a hit and roll here, huh?
Oh, he's trying to in off in his own red.
Yeah.
It's got to move a Helen. It doesn't have enough weight.
No, it's close, though. It's actually close.
Is it?
No, it
Not
doesn't have
enough
enough
weight.
weight.
Not enough weight. Oh, maybe.
No.
Yeah.
Line was good.
Oh, well, I mean, so he's only given up, what, 2?
So 1 blue, and it's now 2 for Chris Gray and 1 for Dave Schmel. And it looks like
I do have to play it forward, actually.
looks like Ian scored in the.
Maybe.
Just 2.
Just
Just
two.
2 for him. No, I'm good. I'm good.
She needs one, too.
Wait, that's not my cup. This is my cup. Whose cup is this?
You've
can
been
drink
drinking out of it.
too.
All right, so now we have, again, I cannot remember her name.
Mary.
Mary.
I got hers, but I can't remember Dave's.
There's
Can't
two,
remember Dave's name.
There's 2 Daves playing.
And who's the other second?
You got Dave Morocco and Dave Donkowski.
Well, there's 3 Daves playing then.
We do have 3 Daves. And
Odds
David.
are it's probably Dave.
I think that there's a skit from Saturday Night Live about Philadelphia people named Dave.
Yes.
All I can say is about one of the Daves is much younger than most of my team.
Yeah. I don't remember being that young.
You were drunk.
You were
I
in
will-
Temple.
I was.
Interchangeable.
Yes. All right. Dave going for a little wing action here, or is he trying to
And
get the
here's
center?
Marcia putting up her. It looks heavy, so I don't know what he's called, but it looks like it's.
Well, thank you,
back
Fannin.
house. Thank you, Fannin.
Nicely popped on the air.
That's why this is 18 plus.
Yeah.
Not to mention what he will say later.
Exactly.
I'm trying to keep it above board. Not you, Fannin. You're way below the window. All right.
Gray calling for a center line guard.
I still think that red's a biter in the back.
It is a biter.
That is biting.
And you know, that's always where I want my first stone, a biting in the back.
Sure, so you don't trip over it at all.
Exactly. So the more likely that my opponent's skip will break his neck.
Sometimes you gotta play dirty.
You do. And if he does
We
fill a
heard that
shove,
about you. All right. That's a little light, but it's going to end up being somewhere near the center line, which is fine.
it's going to be
You got it.
somewhere near the center line. Very well brushed and pretty close to the center line.
Not a bad shot.
In our league, that's called a 4-point shot right there.
Yeah.
It's called an almost.
And almost.
And almost.
I've made a career out of almost.
Are they biter barring something already? I've never heard of somebody biter barring the back line.
Well, because Dave wants to get rid of it because it's a tripping hazard.
Well, we just call that drunk. Drunk agreement.
Jam, too.
Jam.
I didn't know you could bite a bar this early.
I knew you could in guard situations, but I didn't know you could in.
Should have been.
Yeah.
It seems to be clear, and it has been removed.
That's true.
And the biter bar goes back to a place that nobody will ever think to look for it.
That one's going to be out because it's the back line.
But the stone.
If it ain't biting, it's all the way off the back line. It was, trust me, yeah.
I think the skips have agreed to remove the rock.
I would like to have that gone. Oh, now I have to go to the little announcer's room.
Oh,
Try not to fiddle.
We might get more views when you're gone.
If anybody else wants to
Do
join
not
this
take the
bike,
microphone into the bathroom.
trust me, nobody will be talking about going to the announcer's room during this break. And this rock is through, but probably just wide and
You know,
all
if
the way
that
through.
stone was still there, it would have hit.
It would have hit.
It would have hit and stuck.
I thought they should have left it on.
If they didn't clear it immediately, I think they should have left it.
Because I would agree that that rock, while it may not have been in the house, was probably still in the field of play. And probably still a tripper stone. And if
Definitely a
you've had
tripper
enough
stone.
alcohol, you would trip over it for sure.
Even if you didn't have that much alcohol, you would have tripped over it for sure.
There's a general agreement on Sunday morning, anything that's a tripper stone, just take it off. We don't want to die over this game.
Well, that's a good Sunday rule.
Yeah. Guard is coming in light, and it's going to be a very
gonna-
high guard.
It's going to be nice center line, though. A
It will
high
be
center
center
line.
line. And one of the three Daves calls out to the other three Daves, draw. How'd it go, Mark?
It went well. Thank God I didn't take the microphone in me. It sounded like John Philip Sousa was behind me.
Draw seems to be a little light, probably going to come up as the two guard here, huh?
Yeah, this is definitely light.
I've had a few of those this week. I've thrown a few of those this week.
What do we got going on C? Looks like we got a lot of reds in that house over there.
They haven't put up the second end score yet, but Rosie does seem to be leading.
She have 3 in the house right now?
I'm sorry, Ian is leading.
Yeah. But we don't know what happened in the second end.
Rosie putting 3 in the house.
Yeah, Rosie has 3 in the house right now on the C, but
This is a bit outside.
And that is a Miller.
look at that Miller shot right over there.
Oh, looks like a double coming up there. Yes, right?
Not quite
Not
effective.
quite.
And I'm not sure that they got any of them off the house, but they did put one that's more on the house than the second one. Third one.
Ian is sitting 2 on sheet C.
He's sitting 2.
Oh, he's sitting second shot, I mean.
Okay.
Rosie still shot from here.
Mary Fannin right now with her shot on CC.
32nd.
Oh, Mary Fannin is the better of the Fannins.
And one of the definitely better of the Fannins. And one of the Daves is throwing a shot for the other Dave again.
Yes.
It's a Dave on Dave shot.
Against Dave.
Sometimes you pay extra for that.
I think this is going to come up slightly light again. Are they going to be able to get it there?
This might crash on this guard. Yes, it will.
I'm telling you, where were these guys earlier?
They brought their A game against you.
They did bring their A game. Knocked us right into the old C bracket.
They brought their A game
They
to
brought
the
their
B game.
they brought their A game to the B game and knocked us right in the old C hole.
Obviously, they learned from you.
What's wrong with you?
Is Nancy still out there listening?
It's Nancy and Roland, yes. They might be turning it off soon. No.
Well, I hope so they can get here by 4 o'clock.
All right, what's he want to do here? Just draw under?
Over on sheet C, it looks like Rosie's sitting 2 or 3 right now.
I would presume 3.
Yeah.
But they're all touching, too, ain't they?
Yes. Ian with his very long slide, too. Here comes Collins, trying to draw behind this pile of rocks it's collecting. Not quite Bill Nadrak style, but pretty close.
No, not definitely. Yeah.
Are they on it for weight? Or yeah, it's got plenty of line. It's got to be weight.
This seems to be a slower slide of the sheet from what I've
Did
seen.
they just sweep it right through the house?
I think it's
No,
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 this
it's
will
fine,
stick
it's fine.
around.
But he wanted that higher for sure. I think Scott's going to torture himself by sitting in front of this broadcast. Yeah, he's just going to go whack it, which he should be.
a little wide, I think. And that line does tend to.
Well, he might get the nicky
He might
nick.
get this nice nick.
Oh, he
did.
does get the neck.
Oh.
Look at that.
Happy
Although-
5 and under day.
Although red is still shot rock. Now I don't know how you get at that red, unfortunately.
You don't.
You can't. Just gotta out count it.
Now just plug that hole there. The top 8 little draw here.
Michael Collins.
Actually, 12 would be better, right?
Are you familiar with how Michael Collins got the name Cocktails?
I think everybody knows how.
Okay, we're-
That's got to move. That's really got to move. Unless he's going to try to bury it on the blues, he is.
Oh, very nice. Nice, nice.
Yeah, but no, because
It is behind the.
Yeah, Chris can sit on that.
Chris can sit on that.
Or
for
actually,
sure.
Chris can just sit top 4.
Either one will be good to create a force for Smell.
Danks seriously looking at draw management here, how he can get to the shore instead of playing a 4th game.
Dank says he's going to give it his all, but
He's-
if he loses,
Nah,
he's not upset.
He can already hear the surf in his ears.
They're talking about you. Are you trying to get out of playing any more games? Looking at the draw?
With suntan lotion on and flip-flops.
Is Abby down there already? No. Oh.
Is it better if she doesn't go?
She might be listening now.
She's definitely not
I
listening.
can tell you, out of the 3 people that are listening, 2 of them are in the room, and one of them is Nancy.
Nah,
She's not
roll-
listening.
yeah. I think we got more than 3. We got Marsha's mom listening too.
Oh, that's right. Hi, Marsha's mom.
Oh.
Again?
Really? All right, what's Dave going to do?
So your draws could be Chris.
Wow.
Is Rosie going for 4?
What? Chris.
Is Rosie going
Chris,
for
Chris,
4 here
Cody,
on
Chris.
C?
Yeah.
It sure looks like it. Sweepers are on it.
She's
Mary comes out to help. Are they going to get there?
She's got to touch full white.
I think they got there.
They did?
Look at that.
That's exactly what happened to me, Rosie.
Look at Rosie.
It was not a rosy day for me.
That was not a rosy day for Steve.
Oh, we have 13 people listening now.
Oh, how about that?
I just haven't refreshed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Oh, well,
If anybody listening right now is from USCA, we do think that Scott Dunham should have a high-performance team.
I actually think Jim Fannin should have a low performance team.
The Beer Olympics?
I'm all in for the low performance team.
Hey, someone's always got to lay out.
There are 2
Yes.
Red Rocks sitting right now, and it looks like Chris is going for a just cut him, or actually get to shot stone here pretty easily.
Chris is trying to draw here.
So it looks like Rose only got 3 on sheet C.
Well, she's in the lead, though. That's
She's
good.
up 1 for anyone interested.
Ooh, this. Looks a little hot.
Looks really hot and wide.
This is real wide.
Well,
This is not going to help him.
no, it doesn't. So Dave gets his shot for 3 here.
Dave Schmel with the shot
Whoa,
for
whoa,
3.
whoa, whoa, why are they taking up stones out? Uh-oh.
No, Mary.
Oh, no. No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
this
no,
is
no, no.
bad.
Dave said that stone was right on the button. Oh, let's go back to the cameras. Dave, actually. No, it wasn't that far out.
It is now.
Oh, no, that's pretty dang close. I'm looking at the replay now. That's pretty close.
That is pretty close.
I didn't know we had replay.
Well, no, I'm looking at the delay.
I think Jim is, yeah.
It's pretty close, ain't it, where Dave put it? Oh, no, Dave.
That looks pretty close.
That's pretty close. That's good, because I don't remember one shot to the next.
Well, this is good. Dave can throw this hard because he can land on the 2 blues.
Exactly.
No, he can't because that other one on the outside might count. Well, yeah, I don't know.
He could. He could do it if
He's
he...
got backing if
He
he's going
does,
for
yeah.
a draw.
Yeah. I'm going to guarantee this will not be short.
I'm not going to guarantee that. Sweepers are on it hard.
This is also very wide. It's coming back.
Doesn't
though.
matter. He's just got to touch.
It's got to be full
Touch
white.
white. Just got to touch white. He's there. He's there. Good shot, Dave.
And that's 3 for
3
Dave.
red. Now Mary can take those rocks off.
Dave, almost a little smile on his face. Chris reaching for liquid courage.
Can't hurt him.
No, mojitos will never hurt you. I think in Japan, a mojito is a sign of fertility and good curling.
I need to go home.
Oh, I don't think this one's going
This
to come
is
back to the center
real
line,
wide.
Marcia. That's all right.
You don't think that's a center line guard?
Well, between sheet A and B, it is.
It's in the house at least.
That's fine, too. Let's see if they can take her out.
We're going to go for a draw on the opposite side here. See what Mary can throw.
Dave drinking his... What is Dave drinking today?
I'm sure it's not good for you.
She actually has a good form.
She does.
I hear she curls on Thursdays.
She does. With all the cool kids.
And she's a newer curler?
No, I believe she played for Pinelands
Oh, okay.
until they moved Pinelands.
They're no longer in the Pinelands?
They're no longer in the Pinelands. I think they're in Camden now.
Oh. So
Are they? Is that? Yeah.
And Camden is further from
What?
wherever she
So
is.
they're the East
She does
Trenton
still curl
Curling
at
Club?
Pinelands. Yeah. Okay.
Pennsauken, which is kind of like Cherry Hill / Camden.
Yeah. Just
Ca-
over the bridge.
Kinda. It's the Croydon of New Jersey.
No one wants to be in Croydon.
It's a nice hit.
As a
and,
Ben Salem
roll.
resident, no one wants to be in Croydon.
That's true. That's true.
Croydon.
What? Real estate market did. And the real estate market.
So you live near the old family homestead or
I live by the mall.
The
the
mall.
Chamonix Mall? Oh, Nishamini.
The Chimney.
Neshiminy Mall.
The Chimney Mall.
That's nowhere near Croydon.
No.
Croydon's so big, it's near everything.
Yeah.
It is the boat capital of Bucks County.
They now have more than one stoplight.
I'm sorry. I used to live above Route 1 in
Oh, see,
Bucks
Steve
County.
thinks he's better than us.
Yeah.
too.
I mean, some of us are hoity-toity, and some of us are just lower Bucks.
Lower Bucks.
Slum of bucks.
Yes. You know, if you didn't have to go to school with a shank in your shoe, it ain't living.
We were on the low performance league.
We were definitely low performance. All right. This is Dave's. Dave actually shot really well today.
Is there a scraping shape and a pebble shape?
Right now, Rosie is sitting 2 on sheet C.
That's a very nice guard there.
It really was.
Schmel is pretty much taking control of this game now if he can maintain this, but Chris Gray is trying to draw down here to change the tables around a bit. With Dave, one of the Daves. Andrew and Mary are sweeping hard. I don't think this is getting around the guard, though.
We are right on this guard.
I don't mind the peel here if it moves it a little bit. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not a bad outcome.
Not a bad
I mean, you did put him in the center, but
Chris called, but I've used that look every and every day since.
Not what you signed up for?
not what she called, but she'll take it.
I guess I'm stuck with it now.
Sometimes you gotta accept what you were given.
You just take it and like it.
You don't have to like it.
All I know is she married up. No, you married up.
Oh, I definitely married up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Ditto.
Oh yeah, this is about a full stone behind.
That's why he called it the replay.
Yeah. That's a hell of a delay.
Yesterday, when this shot was thrown,
Yeah. We're actually watching Friday's games on the TV right now. No, there was no commentary then.
we could
We could actually
we
do
could
it,
add
yes.
on, and maybe they were more exciting games. I don't know.
See, this is perfect. Oh, do not clip that.
Oh.
Okay, well, that happened. Jim.
Low performance league. At least.
That's pretty good.
Of course, Nancy's the queen of shaking after 4.
4, that's like way too many
And
ends.
she really pushed it far.
I mean, I asked to shake after the coin flip today. Jim agreed.
Oh, I thought you said your ass was shaking after the coin flip today.
No, we won it. It was fine. So I asked to shake. Jim would have agreed.
How about the other? I was like, you just get good curling, good curling, good curling, good game, good game, good game, all right out the door.
I wanted to shake after every game.
He asked.
I'm all about. As I said, I'm 4
And he-
o'clock game. I'm all about hanging 4. Well, I got to play Andy, so
Isn't the goal to play 2 less than what's called for?
sure.
Yeah.
That's what I said. So you do shake after 4.
Yeah.
Well, Dave's got himself some guards out there, don't he?
Now, have you guys considered for the 4 o'clock game just doing skip stones?
I'm pretty sure the other skip will say no. Well, yeah, he probably would.
Yeah.
If it were you and me, I would have done that, except for the fact I didn't want to do skip stones.
But I'm a dead eye with my draws.
I would have done vice stones.
Oh, look at this. Look
Look
at
that
Andrew.
guard. Oh, that right behind there.
Oh, that's
To the
a
button.
beauty.
And
Andrew Swearduck, people.
Yeah. He just gave the old, yeah, that's why they call me Andrew.
That's why they call him Andrew?
Yeah, well, I don't know why. Maybe his parents know.
In about 5 minutes, you guys will know how good of a shot that was.
Look at that. Was, I'm watching that on replay or live play or whatever the hell play. That is a hell of a
A
shot.
play.
Delayed play?
Yeah, delayed play. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Let's see.
we moved a lot on C.
Yeah, and that stone's all the way into
That
the.
stone is going to the other hack.
Yeah.
Oh, don't hit the hack.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
That cocktail's coming in. That looks heavy. Oh, actually, you know what?
This might.
This might actually be good too.
This is
Might
looking
work out
real
well.
good.
Ooh, this looks real good. If he
This
gets,
is
if he clears
curling.
that guard, it looks great.
He's going to curl. Yep.
It's going to stay too far out. Oh,
No,
nice
that's
shot.
fine. Nice shot, cocktails.
That makes scoring too difficult.
It does.
If Dave goes after, that's a jam on the back there all day. But
Chris
that's
Gray
right.
calls just for the draw, straight draw.
The freeze would be good here. In the low performance league,
Seem a little wide and heavy here.
well, then sweep it by then. You do not want to hit that red.
No, you definitely don't want to do that.
Sweep it by. Sweep it by. Oh, you don't? Well, no, that's all right. It's all right. It's just don't tap it over. That's all right.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
Well,
It could be
no,
worse.
no, now you took the jam away. So if Dave does go firing at this, that blue will miss that red. Before it was lined up for the jam.
Yeah. Scott Dunham, what would you do here? All I know is it would be
Scott Dunham wouldn't be in
it
this
would be
situation.
5 steps ahead of what I would do here.
So we're renaming the Sunday League the Low Performance League. Yep, Dave's going to go firing at this.
Dave doesn't mind firing a shot, does he?
Actually, I don't know. It's still it could take that other red.
Do you have scrapers?
Andrew taking a well-deserved drink right now after that fine shot.
So he's still got one unopened. Well, now it's open. There we go. This broadcast has been sponsored by Miller Lite.
Yes, I am wearing their apparel. You should see my genuine draft thong.
Oh God.
Oh, that's why we're 18 plus.
It's only if he's on the webcam.
That's right, ladies. I'm off the market though.
I
I feel like looking over it.
Uh-oh, this is going to crash on a guard.
Really narrow here.
How about the transfer?
So this doesn't look like it has enough weight to transfer. Yeah.
That's one of those that
Well,
opens you up to. Now I don't know if he can get rid of that red without taking out that back.
Nah, Chris takes his. Oh, okay.
He could draw right down there.
He's just going to draw. I think that's the best call right there. Can you get around that top red though in the draw?
Looking live at it instead of the TV, yes.
It looks way worse in the monitors.
It looks horrible in the monitors.
Yeah.
Looks like he has zero space on the monitors, but he definitely has.
You could get around that.
Oh, he's got 3.5 foot to get through there. Oh, this way. I'm also Irish, so probably about 1.5 foot.
A foot and a half. Now, I did ask Chris if he wanted Jim Fannin to sub for him, like a typical Thursday night league. He said if Jim was lauded, he would have called it. So could Jim Fannin make the shot? Could you make the shot?
I'd be guarding all day. Sure.
Looks like Scott's on board on that, too. So.
Well, of course, because Scott can make that shot.
I'm not sure this is going to help Chris right
I think
here.
this is going to hang out
It's
there. Right?
all over that guard.
Oh boy, he did not want to move that
That
guard.
is not good.
Well, again, yeah, but your shooter spills, that rock spills. Which one do you want to hit? Okay. Okay. In order to move that blue, you're hitting way on the outside of that red. Oh, the previous shot, okay.
And if you hit on outside of that red, do you jam on the back red?
You lose both reds.
Right.
Because the shooter's going to roll, the red's going to roll. The blue might jam on the red, like you said. And you gain nothing other than you just moved it out of the 4-foot.
I think you're needing a lightweight shot here just to tap that out.
How about, can he just,
Why not just draw it?
wait, yeah, can you run it like that? It looks more open on TV than right here. I guess you
Where's
could.
right here? When is right here?
I think Dave should try to blank
Just
this
throw
in.
normal right down there and clip it. Yeah, I guess so.
Scott Denham, what would you do here? Lose the blue? Firm hit, kill the blue.
See, Scott Dunham could do this, though.
I would trust him to do this. I could try it.
I could fail at it.
I would fail frequently.
All right, Jim, even though you make this shot, Chris has a wide open draw for one, right? So if you're only giving up one here and the possibility of messing it up is what I'm looking at. It's end management.
Dave seems wide here to me.
Oh, this looks real wide.
You're only going to give up.
Super wide.
Yeah, he could hit that and be sitting 3, and Chris is going to draw in anyhow. He's trying to try to tap that red on the outside. Yeah.
This is not Dave's smash weight. It's looking pretty good though.
That works.
It's good chance for 2 here.
This is
It's a good chance for.
this looks like a fairly easy hit.
Easy
for,
hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a chance for 3 or more? No.
See, what I was saying, if you
I
just
don't
guarded
think he can
that so
get
Chris
3.
couldn't get any
I
more
think
than
the
one.
2 is the safe bet.
Yeah. I don't think Chris can get 3. Scott, maybe.
Well,
Fannin would still find a way to get 8.
Even with the one blue out of play.
Yes. I mean, that actually would come back into play somehow.
Yes.
So what is with Homesick? Is that a nickname or is that his last name?
I have no idea what
No
that is.
idea on that one.
And
So,
nobody here knows what you're talking about. So we're talking about
We're talking about
somebody-
sheet C.
She
Wait a minute.
sees somebody has a jersey that has the name
Homesick number
Homesick on it.
44.
Ian Alexander. So Scott Keck. Okay.
I have no idea who that is.
No idea.
Sweeping hard,
Oh
sweeping
boy, oh
hard.
boy,
It
oh
looks
boy.
like he's way over
Oh,
curling.
no,
and
he's got. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow, interesting.
Oh, man.
So it all worked out
And with
anyhow.
that, what is it called? The little commentator's room?
Yes.
Yes.
I might be going there too. Just be careful. You can piddle on yourself.
Oh, my God. Can we get new commentators?
Come on, Graham. We need some international flavor. Join
And then
in.
on sheet C, it looks like Rosie took another 3. So they are up 6-2 right now.
Jesus, Graham. What the hell? All right. Well,
So we
this-
got 6-2 over on sheet C.
yeah. It looks like Ian might be available to sub.
Might be.
We might have found a sub.
Or one of the Millers.
One of the Millers. Yeah, let Ryan skip.
It could be Miller time.
Ooh. I like
Spo-
that.
Team sponsored by Miller.
Yes.
Led by Miller.
Led by Miller.
Miller's for all.
If we could find a skip and a vice, I could just sit back here and don't worry about a damn thing.
Can't. I'm just choosing not to.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I don't think I've ever been asked to skip after I allowed on a Saturday. I don't know why.
Are you I am shocked on that.
Yeah, exactly. No. You just stay. You do what you do best.
Stay in your lane, Mark.
Stay.
You can hand out the Drambuie.
Cocktails looks confused. Oh, he found his drink. So Cocktail's wearing the sport headband glasses holder.
They match his shirt and Cocktail pants.
He is wearing teal underwear too.
I'm a little upset that you know that.
Well, he did get dressed next to me, and I do.
And you looked?
I do sneak a peek. What happens in the ice crew locker room stays in the ice cream locker. Well, apparently not. Well, I just broke the ice crew locker room code.
It would be rude not to look.
I mean, if you have a name like Cocktails, you have to look.
I guess. So Dave is sitting 2 right now.
Okay, here we go. So lead Stones again. Going for the takeout. Looks a little
This
outside.
looks a little wide.
Yeah, with the weight. I think that's
Don't
gonna,
think this is coming back.
No.
No, she has missed this.
It's trying to fight its
It's
way.
not going to
no,
get there.
no.
It's going
But
to just miss.
she might actually hit the back right one. Oh, wow.
Ah, look at that. That's unfortunate. Hate to see that.
Oh, a big hit there on sheet C. They got all their stones in play. Well, they did have all their stones in play.
First stone out on sheet C. Wow. What are we sitting over there? 1 red?
Yes, 1 red. Dave with his delivery. It's all there. We just heard it on the mic. Dave said, "Where's that?" And Cocktail said, "It's all there."
It looks like it's all there and then some.
Yeah. So what is all there? Through the house. Yeah. So this is her husband? No. Maybe it is her husband.
Who?
No, this is Dave Morocco.
No, no.
If they were married, it'd have the same name. It'd be David Morocco and Mary Mole. Okay.
It's not a bad shot.
It's out there. I mean, Dave can
It
still
is.
smack it. But
You can get to that.
So-
We are
did-
touching yellow
all
on.
right, so Dave's up, what, 2? Because they did not hang the score yet?
They
Yeah.
did not hang the score, but they are up 2.
Yep. Get rid of the bad blue stone.
And looks like on sheet C, blue is now sitting 1.
Just what they need, Ian, to hang in for a little longer. All right. They're not touching it, so either it's a little wide. I can't see her. I'm being blocked by the shooter.
Yeah, it's definitely a little
No,
wide.
he's got it. He's got it.
Yeah, he does have it.
Oh.
Just a chip.
Oh, that's actually better because look at that.
He peeled that out. Nice shot.
Yes. Dave adjusts himself.
You don't need to call that. Not everything needs to be commentated on.
Well, he did. He adjusted himself.
One more. You're like 5'6". Yeah.
Okay. I guess guess the call was draw, or they're trying
Yeah,
to
we
hit that.
are.
I think he was
we
trying
are
to peel.
around that guard.
I think he was trying to peel that, right?
I believe so.
No,
I'm not sure. That was not the weight for a peel, though.
no, it wasn't, because I looked back on the delay. Chris was just calling for a draw.
Yeah, it looks like it was just too heavy.
I wouldn't have minded the peel, though. Or,
Hit and roll, yeah.
and I guess with that weight it would have worked, but oh well. All right, cocktail shot.
And unfortunately, they missed both stones on that.
Dave seems like he's in control now.
Dave is definitely in the groove.
That was tight.
Luckily for Dave and Chris, this is not a layout game, so.
I think they're going to push this blue out of the way, which I don't think Dave minds it either. It's fine. No.
This is not bad for. That's actually great
No,
for Dave.
Yeah, I think Dave actually enjoys that shot.
So this is an Andrew Swerduck draw into the house. Looking for top 8. And gently nudges that top 12 red stone. Should be shot rock right now.
Yeah, you did. Better?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now, blue may be shot here. Yeah, blue would be shot.
Yes, they are. Dave is looking at a cocktails draw and or tap of their own red stone. Informing him that he was somewhat narrow last time.
Might be best if we keep that mic off for the rest of the feed.
Yes.
So, Megan, if you're American in the living room, what are you in the bathroom?
You're
European.
European.
There you go.
Cocktails drawing in with the valve.
This looks
Hack
like
the
it's
board weight.
wide and through. Yes, it is.
Chris Gray calling for a T-line draw.
There's plenty of room here.
We saw Andrew earlier with the killer draw. So see if he still has that feel.
That electric feel.
This looks hot.
I don't
Gonna
know.
start curling back.
See when it hits that hog line. Let's start counting. 1, 2.
Who counts in the far hog line?
I do. You guys, I took you into another level.
Should be back 8, back
It's
12.
not
Fine. That's
terrible.
fine. No. He's sitting.
That's a good
Sitting
shot.
shot rock.
He's sitting 2.
We'll see if Dave Schmel's team follows him down.
I would.
They do have that opportunity to draw and tap on the right side, as a previous shot had indicated.
Or freeze.
But Dave is going to go with the outer edge broom
Here comes ER walking down the ice right now.
and draw top 4.
Oh, I got to make the draw. Got to make the draw. Somebody find my tail.
The gray hoodie isn't helping this case either.
The worst is he's looking up knowing we're laughing.
Too much. Sorry, guys.
Dave, if you're listening, we're not sorry.
Yeah, don't watch this on the replay. Okay. Time to make the shot.
Should be a good line for Dave.
Sheet C is real interesting right now. It's like one blue, one blue.
Sweeper's calling it a 3-ish.
Funny, it doesn't look 3-ish.
Dave urging them on to go.
Yeah, that's way light.
That
But
is way light.
he
But
does
that's
not want to do that.
It's not ideal here.
No, it's not a good strategy.
But as a team without hammer, another stone in the middle is not the worst thing.
It's not the worst thing.
Yeah, but they're guarding up 2.
True.
For Rosie's versus Ian's game, Ian took 1, so that's now to 6 to 3, going into the 5th.
Oh, Chris is just going to try to get around there.
Yep.
Tell you, Chris puts that third one in, it gets
Tricky.
yeah.
This is going to get real tough.
Well,
Well, I mean,
Schmel does have the tap up
he does
on
have
the
the tape.
12-foot
Yeah.
on that right 4-foot line.
Again, it looks much better than when you're looking at the TV screen. It
No,
looks-
but you need to hit the outside of the stone.
but
so
he can
should
do
have
that, no
enough of
problem.
it.
He just
Yeah.
did it earlier to us. It's the exact same shot he did to beat us. That looks way outside.
This does look wide. See, this comes back and ball.
They do curl in a little bit late.
This is going,
Actually,
actually.
this-
This is
yeah.
looking real nice.
It's still, it's gonna
It's
chip-
still hanging out.
Actually,
a little
chipping
bit.
that guard and rolling in, it's fine.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Look at
That-
this.
Whoa, whoa, you don't want it too deep.
No, that's fine.
That's
You're
a
undercover.
nice
Yeah,
shot.
that works. All right, he's definitely going to have to go that little tap on the side.
So
Chris is
he
nicely
can.
sitting 3 right now.
So he can.
He's not even looking at it, Jim. He's looking at the run back.
Yeah, the center run does get you the potential double.
Dave, look at this side.
No, both shots are agreeable. It's a really long run, but it does give you the option.
I
of
like the
double.
tap back, at least cut him back. So if you put it full white, you're actually sitting 2.
Nah, well,
All you
nah,
had,
you need to get
no, full white, you're sitting 2.
the back.
I mean, you're
blue.
2 shot, I'm saying, second shot.
Yeah, you gotta have
That's
to
what
have
you're
the back
looking at right
8-foot
now.
blue. Yeah. So you almost have to get biting yellow, biting 4-foot.
If that
Conservatively.
if that rock would sit on the Bucks County, you're counting
Yeah.
as second
Okay.
shot. That's what I'd be going at.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play the same. Oh boy, that's way outside.
Ooh, what is he going for here?
A split?
He's gonna have to roll off of that blue if it's
No,
gonna any
he
chance.
might actually tap that blue in.
It's got a curl to roll off of that blue.
Oh, here it goes.
Just still
though.
a chance.
No. Here it goes. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got to
yeah,
roll
yeah.
off of that blue. Yep. And then in. Yep.
Oh, look at this.
That's fine.
All right.
The Dave chuckle as a plan Q has arrived.
Yes.
Come on, Dave. You aged out. You can't throw that shot.
That was definitely not planned, but Dave is okay with that.
Yes. He deserves apologies to all the rest of the team.
He's acknowledging that was a 5 and under shot. I see Kevin Brady's in the house. Is that a full Bacardi and rum or and Coke?
Yes, it is.
Lamone.
Ramon? Hey, Ramon. Is that,
Kevin Brady never left the house.
yeah. Does Brady really ever leave? I mean, he does Irish exit. Next thing you know, Brady's gone. He's just gone.
You turn around again and he's arrived.
And I just think he disappears. There's like a little cot underneath the bar. He just lives here.
Shantytown.
He's living in the second floor of the bagel shop.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the loft. It's a little chilly, but you know.
Buck's Bagels and Brady's
Brady's
room.
basement.
Brady's basement.
So if you're Chris Gray, what are you looking at here? You looking at a tap on your blue? See if you can tap it up for 2.
I don't know if the draw's there for him.
I don't mind a conservative. Well, if you could ever run that red guard up to your blue and tap that up.
Oh, for 2?
Yeah.
He probably still draw under, right?
I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to outcount that red.
I actually do like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Do that way high one guard.
Red
and do
blue.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. The other option is you draw under if you think you can get around that red in the 12-foot.
I wouldn't even mess with it. Take your 1.
I think you can draw on the right side and get full 4-foot or even biting 4-foot. You just got to get around that red on the 12-foot.
I don't see it. There's nothing.
Or you, or you throw the Kevin Martin and just throw it away.
Throw it away.
Chris just acknowledged, I don't know what to do.
I like a 17 rotation.
He turned this rock sideways.
I think he's trying to go in between the two
That's what
reds
he's
tap the
trying to
blue.
do. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he signaled. Boy, if he can make this
Don't know
shot.
if this is here, though.
Whoa, it's got to get in between them.
Whoa, it's gonna. It's
Close.
gonna.
Oh.
It was that close.
Oh.
Needed 10 more rotations.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Uh-oh, Megan's going to the little announcer's room. Kevin Brady, Nancy said nice skip stone at the end.
She's actually watching. Is
Yes,
what
she's
Kevin
the one
Brady
watching,
said.
yes.
The one audience member that we have.
So Kevin's new strategy is F the 6 ends. I'm just going to throw skip stones every game. This is your second straight skip stone finish.
You know, I did get a question about our live stream, and someone asked me if we would ever be monetized, and I just had to laugh right in their face.
Monetized.
Yes. Do you know what that is, many years?
Giving money?
You get money for how many subscribers you get to people actually watching
Oh,
it
Christ.
for commercials.
Really?
I said, one, we don't get enough, and two,
Oh,
I don't
we'd
think
be
anyone would
banned.
allow us to sponsor with the content that we provide on our streams.
Well, welcome to the Golden Magnet, sponsored by Eager Beaver Adult Bookstore.
And there it goes. Dave's questioning the last end strategy right now. For those who are unaware, the Gold Magnet is 6 ends as opposed to the typical 8.
It is. He's throwing it through the house. I like it. The patented up 1, do not need guards.
Yeah, up 1 with hammer. Do not need guards.
Even better.
Yeah.
That is the one shot I've mastered. Putting it in the barn, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you could. It'll probably pick and end up on right on the dot.
So I've always wondered if the strategy should just be to hog it.
So I always wondered
Because then it doesn't pick. And if it does pick, you still in
if
an okay position.
someone's trying to throw it through the house and they know it's light and one of the sweepers burned the rod.
No, well, that's not within the spirit of curling.
I know, but does the opposing skip say,
I think it would have
put
gone
the,
in.
put the stone in the house? Yes.
Yeah.
I guarantee Matt Bring would do that.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you're off. All right. Why is it? Oh, there you
Sorry.
go.
Thanks.
There you go. Sorry.
Better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Now we can hear Megan.
All right.
I try to avoid some hot mics.
Oh, you don't want hot mics around here?
Usually not.
Do we really have a hot mic in the club? Well, I guess Dunham.
Yeah. Last off?
Last off? Yes.
Yeah. It's hot fire.
Michael Collins.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Definitely.
wait, he's a mic?
He is.
I thought his first name was Cocktails.
It's Cocktails Collins.
That's his government name.
Uh-oh, and they're shaking on sheets. No, it's over. No, they're shaking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's
shaking.
shaking.
Yeah, she's-
So, does that
there's
mean
this.
Ian's done?
That,
Ian
I
is-
believe that means that Rosie
that means
Rosie
that,
has
Has
advanced, and that means Ian's a possible sub.
and nobody is fist bumping in Brian Miller.
and we are hugging. We're hugging everywhere.
Oh,
look at
Mary's
that.
a hugger.
Mary is a hugger.
I mean,
job.
there's a difference between brother and sister. Mary's a hugger, and Jimmy's a grober.
Oh, God. I thought he was going to say drinker. I was not prepared for Grover.
Drinker's definitely active.
Yeah.
Well, now you can choose from Ian or
We
the
still
Miller.
have Safe Sport as far as GNCC, okay?
Yes. Screw them.
I don't think the insurance policy covers grouping.
No.
But Safe
Well,
Sport does.
Well,
Safe
I mean,
sport
you're allowed to grope like no more than 3 times.
per
And
spiel?
monetization goes down.
Well,
goes
I
down
mean,
even
yeah.
further.
Per spiel or per draw?
Uh-oh.
We're scraping. They're asking if we're scraping. so
No,
they're
no, no, no,
moving
no.
the sticks.
Chris was asking about removing the guard.
Oh, I was focused on
Looking
C.
No, so
Everyone on C has the yeoman's work of moving all the stones from every sheet.
well, that's what happens
Against
when
the
you
boards.
play the
Yeah.
145 and only 2 teams out there.
Not all of us are lucky enough to have 24 hours in between their draws.
No, not all
No,
of us
not
are.
all of us do. So
Solid work by Dave there.
here's the choice. We need a sub. We could ask Ian, but Ian hasn't won a game either.
This is a problem.
Not wrong.
So Vince says yes, absolutely. So we're out tonight.
This is a problem. You have to choose wisely.
Yeah,
It's what's called draw strategy.
you chose poorly, sir.
Draw management.
This is looking good for Dave right here. There's no guards, and this. What do you do here? You're Chris.
This is a blank
You,
house right
you're
here.
trying
Well-
to throw it in the weeds somewhere, and
You
because it's a peel game right now.
do a biter 12-foot.
Yeah.
So
Way
it's
out
a-
on the
You want
wings,
to be on the wings.
but doesn't matter. Dave
Well-
has the last shot to throw a draw.
No, I meant center line biter 12-foot. See
Yeah.
if they end up missing.
and then maybe
you need
use
a
that as
miss.
a guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a miss so you can throw a
To
guard
draw
up,
underneath
yeah.
it. Yeah.
If
Actually, I actually don't mind a guard up the top still, because you only need one to tie.
Yes.
But in this juncture of the game, you do need a miss from the other team in order to score a point.
This is going to hit.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a nice
Got it.
deal. Look at that.
All right. So throw it again out there. Yeah.
That's-
Well, see that
But it doesn't matter to
it doesn't matter
because
because then Dave has a wide
4-foot.
open house to
Right.
draw. Yeah.
Usually what I end up trying is at least like a tight 3 guard, or if you're in the 12-foot, that's okay too. Like something that you can draw around later.
Go around
Yeah.
and top up.
Exactly. Yeah. You hope that like they have to flash. I mean,
Yes.
you're banking on a miss.
But you
right here.
okay, so you either bank on a miss that's on the wings, or you bank on a miss
I'd
that's actually
rather-
going to give you something on a
I
guard. That
agree.
you can
I'd
put on a
rather like
button.
right here. If that's
Right.
short, that's fine.
On the center line is,
Yeah.
is key.
Let them miss. At least you had a guard.
Yeah.
See, Dave already calls a shot.
Yep. Good normal.
In your hand. The first lout.
Someone's got to do it.
Little does Ian know that he's going to be
Yeah,
asked to
Ian
play
do-
another game.
Ian doesn't know that he's going to be asked to play. Yes.
Ian will play on.
And his prompt response is, "Can't you find anybody else?"
His probably fuck no.
Did you not just watch me lose 3 in a row?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now, he was
can
throwing
Ian
down
be the
to-
first skip to lose 4 in a row?
Well, here he comes.
Here he comes. Here's the moment of truth.
Should we applaud?
Ian, are you officially out? Would you like to sub? Yes, because you could be the first skip to lose 4. No, we really do need someone. And you can skip.
Or not.
Oh,
we do.
yeah.
We have it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nancy and or Roland would not.
So I
come.
guess, do we just let Chris know that Ian will sub? It's up to you if you want to. If you don't, just
Or what you really do, Ian? Well, I was talking to Vince, and I know Dan D'Amico's vice before. Mark, I know you've skipped before.
yes.
Sounds like Ian could play second if he really wanted to.
Oh yeah, Ian, you got to play lead. All right. here
But
you
then
go.
again, do you want a fighting chance?
I don't know.
Now, why is Chris trolling? Why is-
Vince's vote is no. Draw management.
Well, see, this is the worst thing that could have happened for Dave. A freeze right now is what you want.
Yeah.
For Chris.
Yes.
That stone needed to be out of the
Out.
house.
Yep.
Yes.
So
100%.
right now, you've literally given Chris an out here. The freeze needs to be played.
Yeah.
Now, if he's heavy,
That looks heavy. That looks
No
great.
good on heavy because then they just pick out the blue. You need it to be able to jam
No.
it's
somewhere.
not
I
very
don't-
back
And it's
either.
wide, too.
Yeah, he needed
Oh,
the
It's not
freeze.
gonna come back
do
over.
not sweep this.
No.
Let this curl every little inch it can.
Now, if anything, you want to leave this higher.
Yes.
Yeah,
you got a
because
chance.
so he can't double his own stone out.
Correct.
Which I think you could do here. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could definitely double this.
Well, at this point,
Yeah. If you're
if,
Dave,
even if he this is a good spot though, because even if he noses, you can still
no, you
freeze
still,
on the side of it and
well,
still
now,
be okay.
now you're giving Chris 2 shots to freeze.
freeze on,
Yeah.
right.
So you need to. You really got to play the double.
You almost want to try and almost get
You
the
want to play the double and your shooter goes.
Yeah. Now, the other argument here is that you have backing for your draw. Both of those stones are backing for
They
him
are
to be able
backing.
to draw.
Yeah, but Chris needs something because if he's out there
I'm
wide.
saying for Dave.
Oh well,
Dave isn't
Dave
against-
is just wants to get rid of this stone. He
Dave's
wants to
an
get rid of.
against
He wants to get
spot.
rid of all the stones.
Not necessarily, but yeah.
Why not?
Because both of them are backing stones for him. Even
Dave,
if Chris
Dave has
sits
the
on it, he
hammer.
can sit down.
It doesn't matter.
True. He could blank the end and
Yeah,
still win.
yeah, exactly. Well, this is just going to get rid of one.
It's just gonna
Actually,
get
he's
rid
going
of
to
one.
nose it, and he's going to give Chris 2 shots here. Oh, no.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah, that, you can't get much better than that there.
Yeah, it's a pretty great shot.
Because he knows it.
I mean,
You could tap. Here's
You-
what you do. You
you-
tap
you-
it back
no,
about
actually-
a foot or 2 feet.
Chris,
You
it's
draw
behind,
right
or
down
Jim,
to
it's
it.
behind the pin.
Yeah,
If he
you draw
freezes to
around
it, he's
it.
actually touching the pin.
you want to.
Yeah, but same logic that you had. Like it's got to be dead nose.
Well,
Because
he-
if it's anything off center, you throw peel weight and that thing's gone.
True.
just needs to tap
So you
this
almost
back about
tap
an
it
inch.
No,
back.
you just freeze right on top of it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you have to freeze and then
Freeze
hope
and-
you dead freeze.
Freeze, and you're
straight
you're
nose.
actually sitting on the pin, believe it or not.
Can't get much better than that.
You should be paid? Okay.
Oh,
How about we
Vince
say
Freeze.
Vincenzo?
Yeah, this is a patented Vince Freeze.
Yeah.
The Freeze Effect by Vince Freeze.
Yes. Uh-oh. This
It's over
Looks like
curling.
It's over curling.
It's a little
And
heavy.
it's hitting.
And he's going to actually...
Oh,
That's game.
That is game.
Yes. And there we go, folks. Well, thank you for joining the broadcast. There'll be another game coming on at 4. Yours truly will not be announcing it because I'll be playing.
Will
But
you be on the featured sheet?
we are on sheet beat? Oh, fuck.
If we, if the budget ever allows, if we could get wireless headsets, we could actually get Mark O'Donnell to commentate while playing. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Have a good night.